The girl was just about to let her boyfriend in to take shelter from the typhoon, but suddenly she heard someone warning her not to open the door. She turned around and was shocked to find out an exact copy of herself was trapped in the utility room, covered in bruises. The copy warned her that if she opened the door, she would end up just like her. The girl was about to ask what was going on, but the reflection in the mirror suddenly vanished. At that moment, there came an impatient knock on the door from her boyfriend outside. For the sake of safety, the girl called her boyfriend on a video call. She wanted to make sure that the person knocking at the door was really him. Unexpectedly, her boyfriend hung up the video call right away. Instead, he called her on a regular phone call. He questioned her why she still hadn't opened the door, but the girl quickly sensed that something was wrong, because her boyfriend never hung up her video calls. The only time he had ever hung up a video call before was when he was back in his hometown once. He didn't want the girl to see his poor family home. The girl had even had a big fight with him back then because of his dishonesty, so she suspected that this time her boyfriend hung up the video call. He must be hiding something from her again. She thought about the fact that it was a typhoon day. If she called the police, they wouldn't be able to respond to the emergency. For the sake of her own safety, the girl lied and said she had gone to her best friend's house. She wanted to trick her boyfriend into leaving. However, upon hearing this, her boyfriend flew into a rage. He scolded her for not waiting at home when they had clearly agreed that he would come over. The girl had to make up another excuse that her best friend had asked for urgent help. Then she hung up the phone right after she finished speaking. Next, the girl quickly called her best friend. She asked her to help cover for her lie, but she was told that her boyfriend had already called her best friend earlier. Fortunately, her best friend had always disliked her boyfriend, so she didn't answer his call. After learning about the girl's ordeal, her best friend couldn't help but remind her to stay away from her boyfriend, because she had always thought that her boyfriend had bad intentions. He was obviously from a poor family, yet he still pretended to be a wealthy man. Upon hearing this, the girl felt even more anxious and uneasy. After hanging up the phone, she couldn't help but walk over to the door and eavesdrop on the noises outside. Apart from her boyfriend's complaints, she also heard the voices of other people. Only then did the girl realize that her boyfriend had brought all his rural family members over. His family members saw that she was taking too long to open the door. They immediately said that when they finally saw her, they would definitely teach this rude daughter-in-law a good lesson. Her boyfriend immediately told them to keep their voices down. After all, this wasn't their village. Besides, the girl hadn't even agreed to his marriage proposal yet. However, his mother disdainfully said her son was the only doctoral graduate in their village. It was the greatest fortune for the girl to be able to marry him. If she dared to refuse the proposal, they had 100 ways to punish her. Upon hearing this, the girl finally saw her boyfriend and his family for who they really were. She felt lucky that she hadn't opened the door for them. But just then, the property management office called her. They claimed that an air conditioner repairman would come to fix her air conditioner soon. The girl was just about to ask the repairman to come later when she heard the repairman's voice outside the door. Only then did her boyfriend and his family realize that the girl was inside the house all along. They immediately started banging on the door furiously, telling her to open it right away.